Hello everyone. In this video we are going to solve set number 3 from slot 2 of CAT 2023. This is one of the easiest set of this slot, so I will suggest everyone to take the screenshot of the given data and questions, solve this set by yourself and then come back to the explanation video. Now let's read the data carefully. 3 participants A, B and C participate in a random draw competition for 5 days. Every day each participant randomly picks up a ball numbered between 1 and 9. There is some correction here. Between 1 and 9 it means excluding 1 and 9. Over here it should be mentioned that 1 and 9 both are inclusive. Over here 1 and 9 both are inclusive. The number on the ball determines the score of that participant on that day. The total score of a participant is the sum of his score attained in all 5 days. The total score of a day is equal to sum of score of all 3 participants on that day. The 2-day average except for day 1 is the average of the total score of that day and the previous day. For example, let's have a look at it. Let's say the total score on day 1 is A, total score on day 2 is B, total score on day 3 is C, total score on day 4 is E, and the total score on day 5 is F. Hold on. Let's take this as D and this one as E. So for day 2, the 2-day average is going to be how much? The sum of score of that day plus previous day divided by 2 is equal to 15. So from this what we can conclude that the value of A plus B is equal to 30. Similarly for day 3 the 2-day average is 15.5. It means the sum of B plus C is equal to 15.5 into 2, that is equal to 31. After that for the day 4 the 2-day average is equal to 16. It means C plus D, this addition is equal to how much? 16 into 2, 32. For day 5, the 2-day average is 17. It means the sum of D plus E is equal to 17 into 2, that is equal to 34. This is what we can conclude from this table. There is few more data given over here. Let's have a look at it. Participants are ranked each day with the person having maximum score being awarded a minimum rank, that is 1 on that day. If there is a tie, all participants with the tied score awarded the best available rank. For example, if on a day Akhil, Bimal and Chatur scored 8, 7 and 7, in that case rank 1 goes to Akhil and Bimal and Chatur will secure rank 2 and rank 2 each. These ranks are given in table number 2. After this, some statements are given over here. You can read these statements, and as of now the important statement over here is second statement. The total score on day 3 is same as that of total score on day 4. So what does this mean? Total score on day 3 is equal to total score on day 4. It means the value of C is equal to value of D. So from this what we can say that the value of C is equal to D, that is equal to how much? 16. If D is equal to 16, E becomes how much? 34 minus 16, that is equal to 18. If C is equal to 16, the value of B becomes 15. If the value of B is 15, the value of A becomes 15 by using these 4 equations. This is what we can conclude. Now before we do the next calculation, let's have a look at what kind of questions are asked here. First question is, what is the Akhil score on day 1? Second question is, who attains the maximum total score? Third question is, what is the minimum possible total score of Bimal? And so on. So if you read these questions, you will come to know that we need to identify each 3 people scored how many points. We need to find the score of each of these 3 people on each of these 5 days. So let's have a look at it. So over here, these three statements we need to read. Third statement says that Bimal's score is the same on day 1 and day 3. Okay. The first statement says that the Chatur always score in a multiple of 3, that is 3, 6 or 9. His score on day 2 is the unique highest score in the competition. His minimum score is observed only on day 1. And it matches with Akhil's score on day 4. So over here what I will do is we need to make a table over here. Which kind of table? Let's have a look at it. So over here the table is going to be like this. This is the score for day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 and day 5. These are the score for A, B and C, and this is the total score. We already calculated that the total score of day 1 is A 15, day 2 is B 15. So this is 15, 15, and the total score of day 3, day 4, day 5, C, D, E, that is 16, 16 and 18. So over here it is going to be 16, 16 and 18. Along with this, what I will do is I will put rank over here in the black color or in the red color only. On the day 1, the rank is 1, 2, 3. Then on the day 2, the rank are 2, 3 and 1. Then 2, 2, 1. Then 3, 1, 2. And 3, 1, 2. So these are the ranks over here. After this, it is given that the first statement says that the Chatur always score in a multiple of 3. So over here the numbers are going to be either 3 or 6 or 9. The score is going to be 1 to 9. And the score of Chatur on each day is going to be a multiple of 3. That can be either 3 or 6 or 9. His score on day 2 is the unique highest score in the competition. So over here, can he score 3? No, because over here the rank is 1. Can he score 6? It is very much possible. Can he score 9? It is also very much possible over here. But it is the highest unique score in the competition. So over here you can see that it has to be the highest score. Over here it is 18. So minimum it can be 666. So there has to be some score. There has to be some score which is greater than 6. And that has to be the highest. That has to be for the Chatur only. So from this what we can conclude is the total score for Chatur on day 2 is 9 only. After that, his minimum score is observed only on day 1. His minimum score, can it be 6 over here? If it is 6, then the remaining two numbers will be 9. So he cannot be rank 3 in that case. So the minimum score for Chatur is going to be 3, which is on day 1. And it matches Akhil's score on day 4. On day 4, Akhil is going to score 3. After that, the total score on day 3, this statement we already used. Bimal's score on day 1 is same as day 3. So Bimal's score on day 1 is, let's say, K. So the Bimal score on day 3 is also going to be K. After this, let's talk about day 3 now. Day 3, you can see that A and B both got rank 2 and rank 2. So from this what we can conclude is there is a tie. It means on day 3 A and B both scored same score. So as score of B is K, score of A is also going to be K on the day 3. After that, over here this 3 is a unique number. This 3 is a unique number. Let's read the first statement again. Chatur, his score on day 2 is the unique highest score in the competition. It means this 9 should not get repeated anywhere. This 9 should not get repeated in this table. His minimum score is observed only on day 1. It means Chatur is going to score 3 only on day 1 it means on no any other day he is going to score 3. On no any other day he is going to score 9. It means on all other days he is going to score 6 compulsorily. This is what we can conclude over here. So now let's fill the remaining numbers. On day 3, k plus 6 is equal to 16. It means the value of k is going to be 5. The value of k is going to be 5 over here. So on day 1, the score of A becomes how much? 15 minus 5 minus 3, that is equal to 7. After that, on day 4, the score of B is going to be how much? 16 minus 6 minus 3, that is equal to 7. Likewise, we can fill this table partially. Now, after that, let's talk about day 2 now. Day 2, rank 1 is 9, the remaining is 6. This addition is supposed to be 6. Rank 2 and rank 3, the addition is supposed to be 6. So how we can form the addition 6? If it is 1, this becomes 5. If it is 2, this becomes 4. Can it be 3, 3? No. Can it be 2, 4? No. So these are the two possibilities over here on the day 2. Now let's talk about day 5 now. For the day 5, the sum of these two numbers is supposed to be 18 minus 6, that is equal to 12. One number should be greater than 6, one number should be less than 6 because it is rank 1 and rank 3. The first possibility, if I put 7 over here. If I put 7 over here, then this will become how much? 12 minus 7, 5. This is first possibility. Second possibility is if I put 8 over here, this number will become 4. Can I put 9 over here? No. 9 appears only 1. 9 is the unique score which already came over here. So this is how we can fill this table. Now let's start solving the questions. Let's have a look at it. Over here, the first question is, what is the score of Akhil on day 1? The answer of this question is 7. Question number 12, who attains the maximum total score? The total score of A is going to be how much? 7 plus 5 plus 3. 7 plus 5 plus 3, that is equal to how much? 15. Then the minimum score is going to be how much? 15. These are fixed. Now let's talk about day 2 and day 5. So this is going to be 15 plus how much? Maximum it is going to be how much? 5 plus 5, 10. It can be 5 plus 5, 10, or it can be 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4, that is equal to 9. It can be 4 plus 4, that is equal to 8. The total score of A is going to be how much? 23 to 25. Similarly, the total score of B is going to be how much? 5 plus 5 plus 7 is fixed. That is equal to how much? 17. Plus, it can be 1 plus 7, 8. It can be 1 plus 8, 9. It can be, hold on, 1 plus 7 is 8, 1 plus 8 is 9, 2 plus 7 is 9, 2 plus 8 is 10. The total score of B is going to be how much? 17 plus 8, somewhere 25 to 27. And the total score of C is going to be how much? 6, 18 plus 9, 27 plus 3, 30. So over here you can see that who attains the maximum total score? The answer is option D, that is Chatur. Question number 13. What is the minimum possible total score for Bimal? The minimum possible total score for Bimal is 25. Over here you can see this is 25, 17 plus 8. After this, let's have a look at question number 14 and question number 15. Hold on. Let me select this table. Question number 14 and question number 15. If the total score of Bimal is a multiple of 3, total score of Bimal is multiple of 3, that is 27. And when it will become 27, when we are going to consider 2 from this and 8 from this. then it is going to be 27. Then the score of Akhil on day 2 is how much? Score of Akhil on day 2 becomes 4 in that case. Option D. Question number 15. If Akhil attains a total score of 24, then what is the total score of Bimal? So over here we know that Akhil is going to score a total 24. Bimal we don't know, but we know that Chatur is going to score total of 30. So Bimal should score how much? Such that the addition of all three numbers becomes how much? 15, 15, this is 30, then 32, and then 18. This addition is equal to how much? 80. So this total addition is supposed to be 80. So this is equal to how much? 54 plus x is equal to 80. So the value of x is supposed to be 26. If the total score of Akhil is 24, in that case the total score of Bimal is supposed to be 26. This is how we can solve this set.